Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we have a FabFitFun Fall 2021 box. FabFitFun is a seasonal lifestyle subscription box. It comes out every season, winter, spring, summer, and fall. Don't know why I had to think about that, but it comes out every single season, and the items are supposed to be seasonal. This is the first time for me that I felt like the box was truly fall. So I'm really excited about this box. I already unboxed a different box because I have two accounts, and people always ask, how do I have two accounts? I just use two different email addresses. I also use two different addresses, but I don't think you need to do that because I know roommates who both get FabFitFun. So I don't think that that's an issue at all, but I just happen to have two addresses, so that's why I use two addresses. You definitely need two different email addresses though. I noticed I was adding extras in every category, so it made more sense for me to get a second box, and that's what I did. So I do have two boxes, at least for this year, and we'll see if I end up keeping my second subscription because they are both annual, but maybe I won't need it next year. If you are interested in signing up, I do have a discount. My referral link down below will give you $10 off of your first box. So right now you would be getting this fall box, and you would be able to customize some of the same items that you see me unbox. If you're interested, I will leave that referral link down below, and that'll give you $10 off of your first box. They now use plain brown boxes, and then they use minimal paint or minimal ink when they're creating this pattern. It used to be like a full-on scene, which was also very beautiful, but this is better for the environment. We have the FabFitFun Fall magazine. This no longer has an itemized list of everything. They just give you a QR code. So I already pulled that up on my phone, so I have everything for my customization. I don't know why we're still getting this. If they could have just given us a QR code on a sticker. So I'm really confused about it, and I hope that they change that if they're listening. Sometimes they're listening, or if they're not listening, but the universe can somehow give them a message that we want our itemized list back. If you're gonna send me paper, please give me the list back. I think Ipsy did that for a while. Like, they were still sending paper in their boxes, but they weren't sending the items. You're better than this, FabFitFun. I'm going to try to go in customization order. So customization number 1 was this Phantom Chef 8-inch fry pan. I love the color. This is my kitchen color. I heard good things about this pan, so I'm hopeful for it. The handle is not real wood. At least it looks like it's just wrapped, which is fine. It's hard to tell, but it's not real wood. Otherwise though, the pan is beautiful. I'm happy with it. It's the color I want it to be. It's small, but I knew it was gonna be small when I picked it. And you know, you can't go wrong with a small fry pan. I'm glad that I picked this. They give it a $40 retail value. I would not value it $40 for me personally, but I haven't used it yet, so I might eat my words. That does happen sometimes when I get a product. I'm like, is it really worth it? And it ends up being worth it. So this could be one of those things. Now for category number 2, I got a candle. I got this same candle, but in a different scent in my other box, if you watched that unboxing. So this is going to be the Moroccan spice scent, and it's supposed to smell similar to pumpkin spice. I think it's described as pumpkin spice without the pumpkin, and it does smell really good, but some of it has melted all over, so I'm gonna have to just clean that up, and probably it was sitting in the heat somewhere. Yeah, so we just have a little bit of wax all over, but that should be pretty easy to clean. I do like that these are reusable. I didn't know it was gonna have paraffin wax in it, or I wouldn't have selected it, because now it says it's soy wax and paraffin wax. Paraffin wax is not recommended if you have pets, and I do have pets. I have 3 dogs. When I did my spoilers video, I went back and checked because I thought, if I would have seen it had paraffin wax, I would not have selected this candle. Like, I just wouldn't. It smells amazing. I love the container. I'm going to be able to reuse the container. So it's a great candle, except that when I was doing the spoiler research, it just said soy wax blend on it. And even on here, it says soy blend. Maybe misinterpreted it as not having paraffin wax because they called it a soy wax blend. But it is what it is. I got it and it smells great, and I'll just have to be careful not to burn it when my dogs are around. So if they're downstairs, I can burn it upstairs or vice versa, but I'm probably not going to burn it when they're in the same room just because it's not really good for them. And that was a 10-ounce candle and a $40 retail value. Again, I wouldn't give it a $40 retail value. That is just me personally. I feel like that's a little bit exaggerated of a retail value, but am I still getting my money's worth with this box? Absolutely. I only spent $49. I already have 2 items that at least are worth $20. The next item I got is an eco-friendly Stojo cup. So this is a collapsible cup, and it also comes with 4 reusable straws, which I love. Here are the 4 straws, and they're in 4 different colors. That's super cute. And I even think the colors kind of fall vibes, like this wine color, definitely fall vibes. So let's undo it and like pop her out, right? How does she work? Okay, we're pulling this piece off. And then I think we can just push it through. There we go. Is this just like a sleeve? And then her lid goes on. This is a pretty small cup. This will fit a small cup of coffee, but we're doing good for the environment. We have straws that are good for the environment. We have a cup that's good for the environment. Anything reusable is a win in my book. So I'm glad that we got it. And just like that, she's back to her mini size. And they give us a $31.99 retail value. That includes the 4 straws you get with it. That's not too bad, actually. Pretty good for reusable cup. This one also is collapsible, so that makes it, you know, more portable or travel friendly. And they probably have a patent on that design or something like that. But I'm so glad that I got this. This is definitely a win so far in this box. Now in the next section, there was only 2 items that I could choose. One was a body wash, which was in my other box because it was cruelty free. And then the other was this hat. Did I really want the hat? I don't know, probably not, but you know, I expect that I'll be able to rock this hat. Like, it does give me some fall/winter vibes, and it's a cute little print. It's gray in color, and it just has this buffalo print. It is adjustable in the back too, so let's see. Okay, I definitely need to adjust it. It's way too big right now. We're gonna try it like on its lowest setting. Oh, now it's too tight. Maybe I should adjust it while it's on my head. That makes more sense. Okay, so I'm gonna need to work this bill a little bit because I want it just a tad more bendy. You know what I mean. All right, how do we feel? I'm not mad about it. It's definitely cute. I only chose it because it was my only option. So I didn't want 2 of the body wash, and the socks were made with a bamboo, but it's a type of, it's bamboo viscose, which is one that I choose to avoid for environmental reasons. And then all the other items were not cruelty free, and if I'm gonna select something in my box, it's gonna be cruelty free. So this was my choice. I do think I'm gonna wear this, especially I like to wear hats a lot on a plane because you could fall asleep under them and like nobody could really see you, and then it's less likely that people will talk to you. I don't know if anybody else has that issue, but I like blinders on, you know? Leave me alone. I want a nap on my plane ride. I do not want to chat the entire plane ride. I don't know. I don't know who's with me and who's not with me. Is that a me thing? I wear hats, or I wear sunglasses and like headphones, like all the things to block people out. I do those things. This hat, they give a $38 retail value. I would not give it that retail value myself. I'd probably give it around a $20 retail value. Again, I do feel like some of the items, especially in this box, my first box, I kind of picked my favorites. And then in this box, I picked my second choices. I don't give them the same value that I feel like the box gives them, but I am getting my money's worth. Like you always get your money's worth. Okay, next product. This one I'm really stoked about, and I would give it its retail value that they give it. It's from Pure Lease, and it is a skincare item. It's their pumpkin and ginger detoxifying charcoal mask. This is absolutely perfect for oily skin. I do have oily skin. That is the issue with my skin. And definitely I get acne and breakouts if I'm not taking care of it properly. So this mask is a charcoal mask, which is gonna help pull up some of that oil, absorb some of that oil, but it's also has 2 types of clay. It has kaolin clay and bentonite clay. That's gonna help with oil. Then it has all these other wonderful ingredients. It has pumpkin, that's full of antioxidants. It has ginger, that's really good for inflammation. It has green tea, that's great anti-aging ingredient. Like the list goes on and on. I think it also has turmeric, all like absolutely great ingredients. It's also free of a lot of things that I want my skincare to be free from. So let me find it. It says free of parabens, mineral oil, phthalates, and synthetic color. I am excited to see if this smells like pumpkin or like ginger, because I love both of those scents, and It's called a pumpkin ginger charcoal mask. So I'm gonna be really excited if it smells like that. It's white in color and it does not disappoint. I actually get the ginger a little bit more than the pumpkin, but both scents are definitely there. So I'm so excited to have this all over my face, detoxifying my face, pulling up some of that oil, absorbing that for me, giving me all the other good nourishing ingredients. Like, this is a win for sure. They retail it for $48. I think good skincare is expensive, so I would probably pay $48 if this mask really works for me. Now, my last item is technically 3 items, because the way FabFitFun does their boxes now, you can get 6 items because it's 6 to 8. If you get 6 items, your 6th item is a little bit more expensive, higher retail value, maybe a little bit better of a product. Or you can get 8 items, but the last 3 have a lower retail value, maybe less value for you overall, but you're gonna get 3 instead of getting 1. So in my first box, I got 1 item that was a hair mask that was pretty pricey. In this box, I got 3 items. First part of my bundle is from Beauty. It is their Garden Angel Revitalizing Eye Gels. It's a set of 4, and I got these in a previous FabFitFun box, and I loved them, so that's why I ended up picking this little customization at the end. Then next from Hip, I got this lunch pack. So it's another reusable thing. And it's kind of just like a bag. You know, like those brown paper bags you would take a little snack to work in, except that it's reusable. And I'm not exactly sure how to close it. I'm sure it has something to do with this string. I guess you would roll it to the point you would want it and then wrap the string around. Yeah. That looks like how you're supposed to do it. So something like that, some sort of contraption that's gonna hold my little snack in here. And like I said, that's something I care about. I like all the eco-friendly stuff that FabFitFun is adding. So added this guy on because I was happy to have that. Try Heineken 0% alcohol, 100% taste. I did hear this was in the box because I saw it in my comments. And I think it's a weird item to have in the box, especially it says 21 and older on it. How do they know that their customers are 21? You could definitely be buying this box for a granddaughter or like someone in college that's 18 years old. And it is alcohol free, but still it says 21 plus on this side. So I don't know about that, FabFitFun. I don't know if that was a great marketing decision on your part. Well, let me see if I can find my Restore. There it is. This is my last item. It is a lip balm from Dr. Rogers Restore. There are very few lip balms that I can use because most of them contain either petroleum, which would be seen as microcrystalline wax or microcrystallina wax. Some of them actually say like paraffin or petroleum on there. Or they contain beeswax, which is an occlusive that I choose not to put on my lips because, you know, it's a long story and I've told it multiple times on my channel before, but I just avoid beeswax because my lips have been healthier ever since I gave it up. Finding a lip balm that actually works for me and meets my ingredient requirements is pretty rare, and I am excited to try this one because it just has some vegan waxes, some plant-based waxes, so it's not made out of petroleum, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited to try it out. We will see if this will end up being one that is a repeat one, but when I saw the ingredients list and it came with the other 2 items that I wanted, I figured, why not do a box with 8 items? Then I can explain it in my video as well, especially I have 2 boxes. So that's how we picked this item. Now it looks like I got 2 freebies because I also got the deodorant that I got in my first box. So I got a mini deodorant and I got the non-alcohol alcohol. Then I also added an item on. You can add items on as long as they are still available. And sometimes they have some available for first selection but not available as additional items. If you customize right away, you're more likely to be able to add items on. And if you're annual, you get to customize first. So even more likely then, especially if you're first, like right when it opens, and you're annual, you're more likely to be able to get additional items because they only set a certain amount aside for additional items. I just wanted this clock because I thought it was a really cool concept. It goes into incognito mode, so you can't tell it's a clock. I don't know why. I think that's really brilliant that it just looks like a home decor item and it's marble print. I love anything marble print. So it will just look like a marble cube when it's incognito mode, and then when it's not, it'll light up and you'll actually see the time on the clock. I don't have high hopes for most electronic things that come in FabFitFun. I don't think it's gonna be the best technology or anything like that. That's not really what this box is about, but I did still think that this was somewhat innovative. and we'll see how long it works for me. It does have alarms you can set as well, and the incognito mode I think is so cool because you can have something sitting out that just looks like a block instead of looking like a clock. They give the retail value $45 again. Don't tell anyone, but I would not give this a $45 retail value. Just touching it and looking at it, I don't care how cool incognito mode is, I would not pay $45 for this. But I paid $15 for that, and would I give it a $15 value? Easily, I would give it a $15 value. I'm not going to count that in the total value of my box, so I'm going to set that aside, but then we're going to calculate everything else for the total retail value. So overall, my retail value of the items that actually came customized in my box is $253. I got some new under eye masks. I got a little collapsible cup. How cute is that? I got my little snack pouch. I love that. This is for sure the best item I think in my box. My new pumpkin ginger mask. Smells so good. It's starting to dry on my hand. A very cute fall vibes hat that I will definitely have a photo shoot in, so you will see it on my Instagram. P.S. Follow me on Instagram. Shameless plug for the Instagram right now. I have this cute little pan. I'm definitely going to be using this, and it matches my kitchen. So this is probably my second favorite item in the box if we're going to start to rank them. For sure the mask still wins. We got a candle. Smells like pumpkin spice without the pumpkin, so just spice. Love that. And then a new lip balm that we will see how this goes for me. But we are hopeful. I forgot to mention that 95% of this packaging is made from post-consumer recycled materials, and we love that on this channel too. So overall, not a bad box, especially for this being my second choice box. If you watched my first box unboxing, that's all the premium, like, if I could only pick one thing, what would I pick box? That was that box. This box is my box of second choices. So can't you imagine what you could do with your first choices? If I am genuinely happy with my second choices, I have two really good boxes. That's what I'm saying. FabFitFun is a box I do recommend. They've had some moments, some shipping stuff, some products that, you know, they weren't the best choice for the box in the past, but I've always got more than my money's worth. Even if I remove that item completely and say, like, I'm not even gonna count the retail value for this item, I still get my value. So it's $45 if you pay annually, because you're paying in one payment, so they bring that price down for you a little bit, or $49.99 if you're paying per box. However, you have extra perks if you're an annual member. You get to customize first, you also get to shop all the shop stuff first, and you get to customize the entire box. I customized the entire box. I chose every single item. So that's it. That's box number 2 for FabFitFun. As always, please list your favorite item, either out of my box or your own box if you're already a FabFitFun member, down in the comments below. What was your favorite item? What did you think was like the coolest thing? Or even what did you think was unexpected? Like you ended up loving it, you didn't know you were gonna love it. I love to hear those as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!